It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs on Thursday night.
It is a beautiful night for football here in the Midwest as we are at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight on this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store. As it will be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
And he remains the league's premier rushing threat and one of the biggest playmakers among quarterbacks. His goal each and every season, continue to expand his game as a passer and become well-rounded. All those highlight reel plays you see, they come off the fact that he can run it, throw it, and scares defenses every time he takes a snap.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Jackson now down around his goal line. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Well, first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
A first down carry for Henry. Derrick Henry all alone inside the 20. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. 68 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. So down inside the 5-yard line, I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit to the offense and give credit to the guy running the football. He gets it down all the way inside the 5.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Henry. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Second and goal from the 6 this time. To throw is Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Likely from 6 yards away. And the Ravens are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Pacheco once again. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Third down and 6. To throw, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they're going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. So he went out of the pocket left, and then things got dicey.
And what often happens is when they get outside, they want to keep their eyes downfield in order to try and complete a pass. But when they try to make a play, they've got to get their footwork involved, and that can really mess them up as well. And in this case, nothing went right, and the ball got knocked free.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Henry again on 2nd down. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. So they've been unable to capitalize on the green field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Play action. It's Jackson. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. That's Joshua Williams with a pick. So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now here's Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelce. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Finds his man. It's Kelce on the crossing route here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
On 1st down, Mahomes dancing to his left. And no hesitations, they go right back to Kelce. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Mahomes now to throw. Open man, it's the tight end Kelce. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 22-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw caught by Gray. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Noah Gray, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Now Jackson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime the ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch, no matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
On 3rd down, Jackson forced out to his left. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Jackson now. And this one is incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Here's Jackson to throw. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Now a 2nd and 10. Jackson. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So we're going to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. But it's our personal, just offensive game plan. I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And that's going to be another good run on 1st down. This one goes for 14 as he is eating him up here to begin the drive. Again, it's Pacheco. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take over here up near the 40. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Now, 1st down run with Henry that time as he maneuvers forward for about 4 yards. From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They go play action with Jackson. They're looking deep here for Flowers. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here at their own 4-yard line. A nightmare in the 1st half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. after the loss to start out. Here's 2nd and 11. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
1st down now, but the clock continues to move.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. He's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10. He finds his way into the secondary again on this drive. They might want to try getting him down a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, what do they call that? 3rd level run. 1st level being the D-line and linebacker 2nd level in the secondary the 3rd. When you block it up well and you make the secondary do all the tackling, that will wear on a defense.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The Chiefs will try and get to the line quickly.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Ravens 17-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this 1st half.
I know we're just in the 2nd quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's his 2nd drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Delay of game, offense.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Here's Mahomes to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they pick that one off.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports
We thought this
halftime
one would be a
report.
close battle coming in, and we have not. The final adjustments taking place here for both of these squads. They're about ready for the second half in Kansas City. And for the call, we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Justin Madubuike firing across the line there and planning him for a loss.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And his throw is going to be incomplete. This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Out to his left.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Mahomes finding his tight end, Kelsey, for a big one. 45 yards.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to him. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Mahomes to throw once more. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 24-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
From the 24, they'll go again on second and 10.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it.
Here's second and 2 now from the 3. On the handoff, it's Pacheco.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Chiefs have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Barker is on target.
And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half.
Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Now Jackson on second down. They'll roll him out right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Jackson.
That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Here's Jackson. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as a tackle made up at the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Jackson will throw again. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
Now it's Jackson. Pass incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw it out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback, feet going to get down in bounds. On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson.
He's got his target. That's complete.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Play action. It's Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for two, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Tucker now to add the point after. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. So that drive spans 13 plays.
And it's Rashad Bateman who finished it all off with a touchdown.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Now the Chiefs offense ready to go again. And they no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Being chased out left. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. On the move to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker Kyle Van Noy. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now it's Jackson. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
That's George Karlaftis who fought his way through the line of barrier.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line that hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7.
Mahomes now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now Mahomes rolling to his left.
That is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game-tied 4th quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of time the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situation, where we are, all those things? In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive play.
It didn't work out, and again, tie game 4th quarter. Makes this thing a little bit more interesting. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
98 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and now it winds up incomplete.
How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense, say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Now Jackson.
And his throw here is incomplete. This secondary as a unit, they worked really well together, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
The Arrowhead crowd in full roar. Here's 3rd down. Jackson to throw.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
So here comes Justin Tucker in a big spot. This for the lead in the final stages. Tucker's kick is good, and they have taken the lead right here in the final 2 minutes.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down 17-14. A minute 40 remaining. They need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Mahomes. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. Mahomes to throw it. Finding Kelsey, and he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Here's Mahomes.
Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Mahomes.
The tight end, Kelsey, has it over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Mahomes will throw.
It's Kelsey on the ground. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Another one to call for Florida's dejected to try and steal this one away.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Now it's the Ravens' turn, trailing by 4. A little over 40 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down.
Throwing, Jackson to Henry.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Jackson. That is caught. Rashad Bateman.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Here's 1st and 10. Jackson.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
Here's 2nd down. Here's Jackson.
He's going to let it go again. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That was a big shot for the end zone. You've still got a little bit of time here. You have to expect we'll see another. And remember, no timeouts left. So if you throw it short of the end zone and you're tackled, that's going to be the ball game.
He's going to take another shot here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Oh, this is nervous time now. They decided to go for it right there. Fortunately, still a little bit of time left for another shot. But this one almost certainly has to be in the end zone.
One last shot for Jackson. He's going to go up top again. And that is going to be incomplete. And they get the tip. They were